This is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Good morning. Good morning, my friends, my family, my acquaintances, and those of you who are watching just for the first time. How are you guys doing today? This week today that is coming up, we're going to have some challenges inside of this week. If I tell you that this week is just going to be a perfect one, you're going to have some little hiccups in this week. And as you get those hiccups in this week, like I always say, take a bat and mop those hiccups down and push forward, because that's what God wants you to do. He wants you to push forward with all of the trials and all of the tribulation and all of the things that He put upon you for you to grow into the child that He wants you to be. Last week for me was one of those weeks when you think you get rid of one issue, another one came. So I had issues after issues after issues after issues. And because I know something was close, I dealt with those issues. I held my head up high, hold my shoulder broad, and I carried them until they were not any issues at all. And I'm saying this to say this to you. You will have things that are coming at you. You will have things going on in your family where you feel as if you're getting choked. You have the anxiety that goes along with it. And you feel as, okay, this is it right here. I don't want to feel any worse than I feel right now. I'm not going to deal with this. I'm just going to walk away. But when God have you to deal with things, He will continue to present it in front of you until you deal with it, facing the issue on hand, not running from it. So these things that are going on in your life right now, do not run from it. Face it. Yes, this is not a time to run from nothing. Don't run. Face it. Face it, because when you don't face it, it pushes itself back. Yes, and you still have to come and deal with it. You still have to come and deal with what's in the front of you. I know it's painful to deal with what's in the front of you. I know it's painful when you think that these persons who you thought were for you are not for you anymore. It's painful when you have it in your families, when you have it in your friends, when you have it at work, when you have it and you don't even know you have it, that they're there. And because they are there, God wants you to face it, because He wants you to graduate. He wants you to graduate from the issue that is going on in your life. A lot of us call it problems. From the problems that has now presented itself, that is holding you back from moving forward, from moving you from being able to graduate to where you need to be. Some of you may say, Judith, I done graduated and finished with school, I done finished with college. Oh no, child. Every part of our life and every level that we go on, there's a graduation. Okay? Because everything that you're going through right now, it will teach you something new. Okay? Once you stand forward and go and push yourself forward to finish and face it, you won't know what's inside of it and what you're going to learn from it if you don't face it, If you keep running away from it, you will never graduate. You will never get what God has for you. Okay? Yes, it comes with pain. Some of it comes with suffering. And push forward and deal with it right now, and you will see what you're learning from it, and you will see the next level God has pushed you to, because we were just sitting there not doing anything. So He had to put some stuff there in our path. Some of you may say, Judith, I done graduated and finished with school, I done finished with college. Oh no, child. Every part of our life and every level that we go on, there's a graduation. Okay? Because everything that you're going through right now, it will teach you something new. Okay? Once you stand forward and go and push yourself forward to finish and face it, you won't know what's inside of it and what you're going to learn from it if you don't face it, If you keep running away from it, you will never graduate. You will never get what God has for you. Okay? Yes, it comes with pain. Some of it comes with suffering. And push forward and deal with it right now, and you will see what you're learning from it, and you will see the next level God has pushed you to, because we were just sitting there not doing anything. So He had to put some stuff there in our path. And next for me is always beautiful. Okay? When I reach to that next level, it's beautiful. Okay? But don't think next can have with trials and tribulation. But the trials and tribulation that next have, you will carry it, and you will carry it like a soldier, because you know God is behind everything that is in your life, and He's pushing you so that you can grow, and so that you progress, and so that the gift that He has for you can come in full effect. Okay? So the load is just get easier and easier and easier and easier. Back to the house of dirty clothes. If you continue to just wash them, and then more come there, it's not as many to wash. You don't mind going and washing one load versus washing 20 load of clothes. The load gets easier, and you just walk through them like nothing. But you wasn't once always like that. When the load came, you got scared, but now it's easy. And before you know it, you have a house full of dirty clothes. And then when you have a house full of dirty clothes, the house starts to smell a different way. When you open the door, what first thing greets you? The dirt and the filth. Okay? Yes, in that same way, in that same terminology, it's the dirt and the filth in our life that we did not deal with, that we just let pass by, that we just bury, but it's still there. And it comes in the form of shame, it comes in the form of stress, and then before you know it, you have a mental breakdown. Let's not have these mental breakdowns. Let's try to avoid some stuff, because I always say, when you put too much pressure in the pipe, it bursts it. At one point, it will burst it, okay? And then a lot of us are carrying it by ourselves because we are ashamed. No, let's not have these pressures in our pipe, bursting our pipes. Let's deal with these situations as they come our way. Let's take a bath, let's wipe it down. Let's move forward and see what God have next, okay? Let's move forward. Let's push these things down. Let's let the devil know who's the boss. Yes, it's easy. And it will get easier and easier and easier and easier. So this is life. And these are the things of life. And the quicker you recognize the things of life, and the things where God wants us to be, and the pathway that He laid for us when we was living in our mother's womb is still there, okay? Run for that pathway. Don't get weary. There is light at the end of the tunnel. This year too shall pass. The things that you're dealing with is not going to always be there. You're going to be reflecting back years from now. You're going to say, wow, what was I so afraid of? If this didn't happen, I wouldn't have been here. If that didn't happen, it wouldn't have exposed a lot of people. Okay, so these things are happening in your life to expose these persons, and for you to have more clarity of where to go and what to do and what you ought to be doing. Okay, so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. So as we go through this week and the lessons that are being taught through life, okay, and being taught through God Himself, not teachers, not our children or anything, because these afflictions, a lot of them that God put on us so that He'll shift us into the right place that we need to be. And so forth is not to harm us, it's to progress us, it's to graduate us. And remember, this is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. So let the words of our mouth and the meditations of our heart be acceptable in His sight at all times. And I love you all, and you all take care. And as the challenges comes this week, some may not come, whatever it is that come, embrace yourself. Get happy, be glad, get sad. Don't mind all the different emotions that you have to go through. Those emotions to help somebody else get through it at a later date. You all take care and be blessed. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, please. Thank you. Hello guys, it's me again. Paul Lucario Marketplace has an exciting new Amara jewelry store for you to explore. And owner Paula Robinson warmly invites you to visit and support a new Freeport business. Every piece of Amara jewelry was designed in the Bahamas, created by expert international craftsmen using quality precious stones and metal. Amara name is a combination of Italian word for love and gold. Each design celebrates love. Amara Port Lucario offers a wide selection of style from the affordable to the fabulous. Amara also has selections of Michael Kors bags, perfume, and shades. So please come on down and support Amara here in Port Lucario Marketplace. Thank you.